All right, buckle up, space cadets, because things are about to get weird. So, remember that whole let's go to Mars thing? Yeah, I won. Or lost, depending on how you look at it. I'm broadcasting live from the one and only red planet population. Me. And my pet rock, Dwayne. Yes, I named him Dwayne. He's a great listener, so, day one. I step out of the lander, ready for my big Neil Armstrong moment. I had a whole speech prepared. One small step for man, one giant leap for... Oh my God, is that a Wi-Fi signal? Spoiler alert, it wasn't. It was just a glitch in my helmet's display. My disappointment was immeasurable, and my day was ruined. First crisis on Mars, no TikTok. How am I supposed to document my descent into madness with trendy sound effects now? I spent the first week setting up the hab. It's basically a futuristic-looking tent. Very glamorous. The mission manual, which is like 1,000 pages long, said my first priority was to establish a sustainable food source. So I did what any logical person would do. I tried to plant a potato, not just any potato, mind you. This was Kevin. Kevin the potato. I gave him a little pep talk every day. You can do it, Kevin! Grow for humanity! Grow for the memes! But then, disaster struck. On day 15, I woke up to find my entire potato experiment gone. Just a hole in the dirt. No Kevin. My first thought? Aliens, obviously. I spent the next 48 hours in full-on panic mode, barricading the door with freeze-dried ice cream packets and wearing my helmet to bed. I was ready to throw down with some little green men over my starchy son. It wasn't aliens. It was the rover. Apparently, its cleaning protocol identified unidentified organic matter and, well, vaporized it. The robot vacuum ate my son. I held a memorial service for Kevin. Dwayne the Rock was there. It was very solemn. I'm still not on speaking terms with the rover. I've named it the Potato Murderer. It just beeps at me condescendingly. So what do you do when you're the only person on an entire planet? You get creative. I've started a new sport. Martian dust bunny racing. It's exactly what it sounds like. I've also mastered the art of talking to my own reflection. Our conversations are getting deep. He thinks I should get a new haircut. I think he needs to mind his own business. I've also been trying to recreate Earth trends. I did the get ready with me trend. It was pretty short. Get ready with me to go stare at some red rocks. Step 1. Put on a spacesuit. Step 2. Go stare at red rocks. Groundbreaking content, I know. I tried to do a mukbang with the nutrient paste. It tastes like sad cardboard. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Last week, I think I officially snapped. I found a rock formation that kinda looks like a giant face. I named her Brenda. I go visit Brenda every Tuesday. We have tea. Well, I have rehydrated nutrient solution, and she just sits there, stonily. Brenda is a bit of a drama queen, always giving me the silent treatment. But she's all I've got besides Dwayne and the Potato Murderer. You know, the silence out here is the weirdest part. It's not just quiet, it's loud quiet. So loud that you start hearing things. The other day, I could have sworn I heard the ice cream truck jingle. I ran outside in my pajamas. There was no ice cream truck, just me, having a full-blown crisis in the middle of a Martian crater. My therapist back on Earth is going to have a field day with this. I've also started giving TED Talks to the rocks. My latest one was titled Socks and Sandals, a fashion-forward choice for the isolated astronaut. It got a standing ovation. In my head. The rocks were, as usual, a tough crowd, but I think I'm winning them over. My daily routine is pretty locked in now. Wake up, check for aliens. Argue with the rover, have a one-sided conversation with my reflection, eat sad cardboard paste, visit Brenda, race some dust bunnies. And then, I spend my evenings looking up at the sky. You can see Earth from here. It's just a tiny blue dot. It's kinda wild to think everyone I've ever known, every meme I've ever seen, every pizza I've ever eaten, is on that little dot. Sometimes I send messages back home. They take about 20 minutes to arrive. So I'll send a message like, "What's for dinner?" And then I have to wait 40 minutes for a reply that's usually just, "We had tacos. Sorry." The time delay is brutal for telling jokes. The punchline lands a day later. But you know what? It's not all bad. The sunsets here? Absolutely epic. They're blue! It messes with your brain, but in a cool way. And I have an entire planet to myself. No traffic, no queues, no one to judge me for eating nutrient paste straight from the tube. I am the king, queen, and jester of my own dusty red kingdom. I even tried to build a sandcastle. It was less of a castle and more of a sad pile of red dirt. The wind here is no joke. It blew my masterpiece away in seconds. I yelled at the wind for a solid 10 minutes. The wind did not care. Another entry for the My Slow Descent into Madness journal. Okay, so maybe I'm a little lonely. Maybe I miss things like rain and dogs and Wi-Fi that actually works. Maybe I miss not having my potato son vaporized by an overzealous robot. But hey, I'm on Mars. How many people can say that? Right now it's just me, Dwayne, Brenda, and the potato murderer living our best, weirdest life. I'm thinking of starting a band. I'll play the helmet drum. Dwayne can be on silent bass. Brenda provides the stony-faced aesthetic. We'll be called the Red Planet Rejects. Our first single will be Ballad of the Vaporized Potato. It's gonna be a banger. Anyway, that's the update from Mars. It's lonely, it's weird. And my only friends are geological formations and a murderous appliance. But it's home. For now. So if you're ever feeling down, just remember there's a guy on Mars who tried to race dust bunnies and lost. It could be worse. Thanks for tuning into my interplanetary therapy session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, I guess. Not that I can see it. Just send good vibes into the cosmos. I'll probably get them in a few years. Over and out.